MasterBoris is back with a new video. What's good in the hood? Chicken nuggets with some hot sauce on them combos today. Another reaction video. This YouTuber goes by Chantel Simone. Shout outs to you. We're gonna be reacting to her video. Title of this video: Women Still Single Years After Kevin Samuels Interview. So we're just gonna get right into the video. Let's do it.
This young lady, Kevin Samuels, had spoke to her before he passed. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Y'all, if go in one ears and all the other was a person.
Oh my God.
We are going to take a listen to what she got to say, and then we are going to watch the Kevin Samuels clip with her. It's titled, Why Aren't You Married Part 1. This will be interesting, very, very interesting to observe, y'all. Let's take a listen. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are rocking with the channel, and hit the like button on this video, y'all. Let's take a listen.
There are 5 things I find super attractive in men that have nothing to do with intercourse. Number 1, a highly intelligent man with a large vocabulary who can teach me things without being condescending. Yes, daddy, teach me. 2, a man who smells so good and he understands scents. He always smelling good. Doesn't matter if he's leaving the gym, he gonna freshen up, his hygiene's on point, and smell like money. 3, a man who is naturally funny. I don't need a stand-up comedian, but a man who can make fun of himself, a man who just has a great humor, maybe dark humor, a little satire, a little wit, you know, just that good banter, funny energy, but not too much, just right. If you can make me laugh, yes. 4, when a man can like fix things, build things, check out your car, fix an engine, repair something in the house, like he knows how to work a drill and build and be a carpenter or whatever the heck. Yes, daddy, yes. Build me a house, yes. And 5, I love a man who has a strong relationship with God, like a genuine one. He's someone with a strong faith. He understands that he is to submit to God. The type of man who has a great character, a type of man who doesn't just read the word, but embodies it and wants his character to show how connected he is to God. Like, yes.
And so why you didn't find that man yet? Why you didn't find him? Why you haven't found that man yet? And they always want to talk about a man character and all that, and when actuality, they don't think about a man's character. They always think about, you know, what a man has. All the time. They always talk about a man's character in the general sense, but they don't be choosing freaking men based on character at all. It always, most of the time, it'd be looks or what they have. You know, especially if a man that has means that can give them a certain lifestyle. But yeah, let's ride out.
Yes, super attractive. Let me know if I should do part 2, because I have so many more. These are 5 things I find.
Now, here's a funny thing, y'all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her having her preference and her standards and her expectation. The 5 things she listed, in my opinion, was very superficial, but whatever, right? However, when we take a look at her page, attractive woman, right? At the time of the conversation with Kevin, that was 4 years ago, March 2nd, when he made this video, that was March 2nd, 2022. So that was literally 4 years and 2 days ago, right? So attractive, right? Body up there. She workouts and them things, but can't keep a man. You got a one-on-one sit-down talk with Kevin Samuels, and you still, 4 years later, you still can't keep a man. 4 years later, you still have to be coming on social media talking about the 5 things you want in a man. Yeah.
This, you can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
We gonna die.
Bruh. And yeah, she is an attractive lady, but you know, there's a lot of attractive women. You know, they can do better every single time they get with a relationship with a man. I figure that she's one of those. Then again, I don't know her from a can of paint. I'm just going by how she presents herself on the internet. But you know, I just feel like she's one of them girls, one of the modern women that thinks she can do bad all by herself and do better every time like she get with a man, you know, that she feels like, oh, I could do better than this. Thinking they have all the options in the world, pretty much. And seems like to me she's still single. But yeah, let's ride out.
Dive into it. Fair use, y'all. This is for educational purposes only. Educational and entertainment purposes only. The full video will be linked in the description. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. Let us take a listen.
Hello, audience. My name is Jessica Wong. I reside in Miami, Florida. I'm of Jamaican descent. I'm very happy to be here today.
You're how old again?
I'm 29.
29. And what brought you to Miami?
So
I have been here since I was 4 years old.
if she was 29 at the time, she's what, 33 now? So 33 now?
Okay.
So I grew up in this crazy city.
She's tall, man. I can lean it back.
I'm 5'9". I'm tall. People don't think I'm tall when they see me in pictures, but I'm tall.
Guys, sorry, if you're under 6 feet, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Hey, so you grew up here, okay.
Yes.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I went to FSU, go Knowles. Got my degree in English.
Anyways.
So I like to write.
You own your own business?
Correct. I own Exhale Swim. We are a swim line based in Miami, Florida. All of the pieces are reversible. They're handmade here in Miami as well by experienced seamstresses. So that's my bread and butter besides modeling.
How long have you owned your business?
Since 2017.
Okay.
So 5 years.
And do you do all the modeling, or do you have other people model?
I model from time to time, but I do use other girls as well. I like diversity in body types, everything you can imagine. So our swimsuits look good on everybody. Okay, check us out.
I'm gonna leave that one alone because I know my audience is gonna be like, everybody.
Oh, let's not go there.
Hey, I'm not going.
Body positive.
I'm not gonna mess with. I'm not gonna mess with that one.
Feminist talking points.
Hey,
I'm gonna put playback
you like
speed
it, I love it.
so we can hurry.
They love it too.
There you go. So, beauty, business, brains. Let's get to the bonds. Why aren't you married?
Why am I not married? I am not married.
Hold on, shall I put the danger zone sound in there right quick?
Danger zone! Danger zone! That's not necessary. They're gonna think I'm crazy. Honestly, I have never prioritized marriage in my mind. I grew up as an only child to a single mother. And
passing on the generational curses.
You know, we were middle class.
I make that face because I grew up as an only child.
Oh, okay.
And my best friend. So, have you studied only child syndrome?
I have. We're like, what is it? The oldest on steroids.
Yeah.
We're very mature.
Yep.
I grew up around my mother's friends. So I was always like a little adult.
Yeah.
Growing up.
So you never prioritize marriage. Do you ever want to get married?
If it's in the cards, sure.
Now, I got to be honest. This is where the conversation just starts. What do you mean if it's in the cards? Do you want kids?
I feel the same way about it. I think having children is a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
I think she's capping. I think she wants a man so desperately, hence why she sent out all those thirst traps on her social media, and hence why she's constantly talking about all the things I look for in a man. If you take a look at her TikTok page, all videos about dating, what she look for in a man, what she refused to settle for, how men are supposed to treat women. If you were so nonchalant about marriage and finding a man, you wouldn't put so much effort in putting the information out there of what you want in a man. It's like she's so desperately putting what she's seeking in a man, but she's claiming she's nonchalant. Again, those of us with common sense can see through their BS, but let her continue.
Especially with the mother I had, she's absolutely amazing. So I feel like if I'm not ready for that mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everyly, I'm not gonna go there.
So
especially children. To me, that's even a bigger deal. You can't get out of that.
So let's say your business becomes the mega success you've always dreamed it would be. Your financial needs are met. There's no way you can mess up the money. Then what does life look like?
Oh, traveling, speaking. I would love to speak to young people, help young girls, philanthropy.
Do what? Help young girls do what exactly?
Yeah. Honestly, I've always just felt like
details.
Mr. Right and I will meet some way. It's never been something that I'm constantly thinking about.
That's what Lisa Ray said. At 58, Lisa Ray saying, "Oh, when it comes, it comes."
Got him!
In my family, at least my mother's side of the family, they don't pressure me to do that either. My father's side, I don't know the story.
Well, I don't think there is a Mr. Right. There's not.
But danger zone, because that's not good.
Well, Mr. Right. Where'd that concept come from?
Probably the media and TV and movies. But
No, the greeting card industry and things like that. This was just engagement. Mr. Right.
For
Back
money.
1,000 years ago, where your people are from, was it a Mr. Right? No.
Probably not.
No. See,
Those were different times, though.
no, we're still human beings, though. You just said being a mother is a very serious thing.
Correct.
So would being married to be a very serious thing, too?
I would love to be married before I have a child, for sure.
Here's the wild part, y'all. Kevin Samuels told her that there's no such thing as a Mr. Right. He logically said back in the days, people weren't prioritizing Mr. Right. They were looking logically and saying, okay, we work together, we compatible, we do this together, let's do this together and raise kids. 4 years later, y'all, 4 years and 2 days later, homegirl is still out here talking about how 5 things I want in a man.
It's just, I do believe it's an important.
Yeah, that's our own fault, man. That's our own fault, man. Like, it's very unfortunate that you had a man like Kevin Samuels that blew up, you know, during that time, you know, before, you know, his demise, you know, and women that's in our community wasn't appreciative. That they hated that the truth was there, and he told the truth about some of these women that be calling, you know, his line when he was doing his shows. And, you know, just not listening to understand what he's saying, always listening to respond or combat that, you know, Kevin Samuels mostly told these modern women that's consumed by the Garden of Insanity, you need to look in the mirror and recognize yourself. Free yourself from your own delusion. That's what Kevin Samuels was doing. And he was helping these sisters have a realistic standard of getting the man that they want, that these women want. And we have a lot of women in our community today still not getting it, and they 30 plus. So if they didn't listen to him, they sure not gonna listen to me. That's why I have this channel for the men that, hey, listen, these are the type of females you need to avoid. And I call out bad behaviors of our, you know, of women that is consumed by the Garden of Insanity. They damn sure ain't listening to Chantel Simone and Rebel TV and Danica Marie and the Crimson Cure that's holding, you know, these crazy ass women accountable and taking their advice. But they'll take the sprinkle lady advice. I swear, these modern women are really good at bad decisions. They are good of being bad, of doing the opposite of what's right. But yeah, let's ride out.
Thing. I do believe it's something that will happen with me eventually, but I'm not going out there seeking.
Now, what I'm asking is not necessarily always about you. I'm just thinking about your ideas on it in general, too.
Okay.
See, I think you get it when you say being a mother is a very serious thing. True. But I also think being a husband is a serious thing as well. And why did I say it that way? Because just like a successful business doesn't just happen, successful relationships don't just happen.
Exactly. Mr. Right
but
just don't
it never
come.
ceases to amaze me and other men that women who are so accomplished in the professional areas seem to be so hands-off in romance.
I don't think every woman feels the way I do. But what I've read is a lot of women are not seeking relationships because men, there's not that many men that meet what they're looking for, which I know you speak about.
Cap.
but not just in terms of earning.
I want to be thoughts.
Personality, communication skills.
Again, Mr. Right, perfection.
You know, being supportive. Those are the kind of traits
Looking for
I
perfection.
actually look for in a partner, even more.
And then it's always crazy, because then the question is, do you meet what men are looking for? Look at her social media. The kind of man that she's looking for, the kind of man with foresight, with communication skills, you know, with something about him. Is he going to pick up somebody who's showing ass and titties on social media?
No.
Come on. She's in the industry. She says she's a model. As I said yesterday, whenever they said they're a model in this day and age, we know what they are. Is the kind of man you want is going to choose you to be on his arm? She is an attractive woman in Miami, in the industry. If she was qualified for that kind of man, she would have been married years ago, especially after getting a one-on-one sit down and talk with Kevin Samuels. She would have been married a long time ago. But the simple fact is that she's not qualified for these men. So she come on her TikTok talking about, oh, these are the 5 things I want in a man. A man has to do. Y'all go check out her TikTok page. She has endless videos about what a man is supposed to do and what she's looking for in a man. If she was really qualified for that kind of man, she would have had him. I said what I said.
Like, I grew up in Miami where everyone either has money or pretends to have money or everything in between. So finances to me are not the bulk of what's going to make me be in a relationship with someone.
These women aren't finding. See, growing up, I heard this so much that men aren't up to par. I mean,
the research says there's a lot of men in jail or.
This is where we're going to fall off, because I grew up with this old trope, especially in the black community. 54% of black men today are single and childless. 61% of those black men are in the middle class.
And she still can't find one.
2.5 million black men are in the upper class. Men.
So, again, repeating what Chantel is saying. This video is from 2022. We in 2026. What's her problem? What's Jessica's problem? If you watching this video, what's your problem? If you trying to find a man, why you can't get one? But yeah, let's ride out.
Men are doing fine, doing better than ever. So the men are in jail and thus and so forth. The stats have overwhelmingly disproved this. But to men, it's disheartening and kind of frustrating that women still hold on to that as a reason why I can't find him because he's not there. That's what my show has proved.
Of course.
That's them trying to push off the reason of why they're not qualified for these men on men. That's their attempt to blame men for their inability to keep a man of value. They're incapable of being qualified for one of these men, of being able to keep one of these men. So what they have to say, oh, well, majority of men in jail. When these men are like, we right here, never been arrested, don't have a mugshot, we right here. But they're like, no, then y'all are broke. No, then y'all are down low. Then they constantly have to come up with these excuses to justify why they themselves can't keep a man to save their life, even though they're so desperately in need of a man.
The show has shown that many women say they want this high value man, and it's not just money. It's a man that's highly sought after. But the thing is, would you say that the women you're talking about, who are they what they seek?
I can't speak for everyone, but personally, based off of what I've seen you state about high value men, I think I would like a mid-value man.
I'm talking about women in general, because I'm not asking you to speak for everyone.
For everyone.
Yeah, because
Black women or just?
Well, we can do the stats either way, but when men hear that, what men will hear is that women are doing just fine and they would get into a relationship, but they just not be able to meet men on quote unquote their level or what they seek. And what men are asking is, are you that? That's actually what made me go viral.
Oh, I saw that video.
Because,
Exactly.
Because, what do you think about it?
Ooh. I understood what you were saying.
But
the delivery was a little intense. Which
did you watch the entire 23-minute video?
I did. I watched the entire thing from beginning to end. If I was her after that, my feelings would have been hurt. But
okay, and who gives a shit about your feelings? 4 years later, 4 years and 2 days later, you're still out here single, desperate on the dating market. But you're focusing on your feelings. It's wild to me. You got a one-on-one sit-down interview with Kevin Samuels, and he broke it down as simple as he could. Speak to me like I'm 4, and she's still single 4 years later. Crazy to me. Crazy.
That's just me personally.
Well, if you remember that this woman is an avid watcher of mine, She's an accomplished business owner.
Oh yes, and
She could have easily booked her.
grooming business. Yeah.
But she could have easily purchased her own service, individual one-on-one.
Oh right, she interrupted you.
She called in on the wrong night.
Yeah.
She on the wrong time, and I find it interesting that after 23 minutes, people focus on the last 4.
That was a very memorable 4 minutes.
No, it's what we choose to remember.
It was.
Was it deserved?
I can't speak on.
See that, and that's what guys get frustrated with, because it's like.
But okay, if she feels that she deserves somebody, maybe that person's in India or Pakistan, or maybe they don't meet what you think is.
And see right there, there's the answer, y'all.
She gave
This is
herself
why
an
she's
average.
single.
She said.
This is why she's single. You can't even grasp basic concept. She just has that need to be right, that feminist girl power, woman power. I'm a girly girl. You a girly girl, but you're desperate for a man. Why not just go be with a woman? A girly girl, but you're trying to make excuses for these behavior. Just sit down and listen to a perspective. Just listen to the kind of man you want. Let's listen what they gotta say. But she think the more she come out here and list her 5 things she's looking for in a man, and things that she's refusing to settle with, and her standards and her requirements, and the more she push up her titties and show her ass, that's gonna make her qualified for a man. It's sad to see, because she's going in that direction. She's been going in that direction for so many years, and she's just refusing to stop and listen so she can get her desired results. Young ladies, I'm encouraging you. Just stop and listen. If you do not want to be like Lisa Ray, 58 on the dating market, talking about, oh, when it comes, it comes. Stop and listen. Y'all, this is funny to see though, because they don't take Jesus off of the cross and say it's men's fault. They're gonna run you down from here to Nigeria and say, oh, it's men's fault. So what we can do but point and laugh. Entertainment purposes only. We are not trying to change your mind. Listen, we're not the second coming of Christ. If Jesus couldn't change your mind, if Selassie can't help them, Jesus can't help them, Marcus Garvey can't, nobody can help them. Who are we? Entertainment purposes only. Y'all go watch the next video that'll pop up on the screen. Another example of why these women are just hopeless. This is why we point and laugh. We do not try to change a man. Who wants to listen. Who don't want to listen, good luck.
And there you have it. Shout outs to Chantel Simone fighting the good fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I talked about this last night on stream about gamers, but I'm going to talk about this about women too. Y'all lack the concept of time. You really do. You really lack the concept of time. And y'all need to adapt to your circumstances to the point it needs fixing or it doesn't need fixing. Then again, it don't have to be a circumstance. It could be within yourself. It could be internally. A lot of these women that's consumed by the garden of insanity are not internally right. They're not. They don't have the concept of time. They don't have the concept of nuances, and some of them just don't care. Some of these women don't care, just like that chick Jessica we just reacted to. But yeah, fellas and ladies too, what y'all think? Let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.